How to find your niche. Now, this is a really hot topic in setting up your own business, setting up your own consultancy, or just working out which way you want to go with your career. Everyone's saying you need to work out what your niche is. But it's not as easy as that, unfortunately. It took me quite a long time. The whole concept of future-proofing took lots of conversations and lots of work until I thought, right, that's it. That's the bit I want to go and do. And my advice to you would be perhaps slightly different to a lot of other people's, and it will be, let your niche find you. And you're sitting there thinking, what are you talking about, David? How's that going to happen? I'm going to come knock on your door and say, hello, I'm your niche. Well, it doesn't quite work like that. But what I mean by this is, think about these four top points that I'm going to talk about now. Now, the first one is, catch yourself talking with enthusiasm and passion about something. What actually makes you excited? So in the next few weeks or the next few months, if you're networking and talking to people, if you find yourself getting very passionate and talking with great enthusiasm about a topic, that could be your niche starting to find you. So how else can you help your niche to find you? What sort of areas, so this is point number 2, what sort of areas can you help people out in? How can you help people solve some problems? What value have you got to offer? How can you help them find new ways of doing things? So as soon as you start to realise that you can offer assistance and help to others, that may be step number 2 to your niche starting to find you. So tip number 3 is, what makes you different? So what makes David different? I think I've just got the ability to think differently and look at things from a different perspective. And I think that really helps. I've never been one for following the masses. I've always thought, well, that's all great. They're all going off and doing that. I'd actually quite like to do something else. So I think that's really quite important, and I've learnt that over the years, and I think that's tip number 3 for helping my niche find me. Now, number 4 is really, really important, because if you're going to give up a career, if you're going to go, yes, I'm going to become one of these, I'm going to become one of that, tip number 4 is vital. Will somebody be willing to pay for that service or product or your time? So that's really quite important to think about, because I've done the video on YouTube before with regards to my football programme collection, which I absolutely adore. I've got enthusiasm, passion for it. I can talk hours about the 1923 and the 1924 FA Cup final programmes. Can I help solve people's problems with this? Well, if they like their programmes, and I've got one that they like, maybe. So that's getting a bit sort of diminished. What makes me different with my football programme collection? My family just think I'm sad. And will people pay money for this? Well, they used to, but the market is dropping out of it. So David decided that wasn't a very good niche. Just be a hobby and just sit up in your loft and enjoy it. But my future-proofing, talking about passion with self-development, learning, helping others to wake up and realise that they've got to look after their own future-proofing journey. What makes me think differently, as I said, I can see things from a different perspective. And yes, fortunately, people are prepared to pay money for my training and coaching programmes. So if you would like any more thoughts and ideas on this, please get in contact. More than happy to have a conversation with you. And thank you very much for your time.